Hi there, I'm Anjani Amriit, one of the co-authors of Corporate Dropouts, and I'm super excited today to be sharing with you a reading from our book, from my chapter, so an excerpt of my chapter, something juicy for you to just bathe yourself in today. So take a load off. Often we get very busy, we get into multitasking and we don't really give time for ourselves. So grab a cuppa if you want, take a load off, sit back, close your eyes if you wish, and just take in the story. The awakening. Crunched in a fetal position on a hospital bed, hooked up to a drip. I'm on my 4th hospital admission for this month. It's winter 2004. It had been 4 years since I'd left England, my entire family, sold my house, and emigrated halfway around the world. I hated my job. My 19-year relationship was on the rocks, and I was in a really bad way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Spiritual awakenings can happen spontaneously, but mostly are triggered by a personal or global crisis, such as the end of a relationship, a job loss, losing all your money or status, a loved one's sudden death, a near-death experience, a life-threatening physical illness, a mental or emotional breakdown, a war or pandemic, or a global crisis. They force us to look outside of the normal constraints of our life to something bigger for help and direction. This particular year had 2 major crisis events in store for me. They came in quick succession. The end of my 19-year relationship followed by an onset of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I became plagued by traumatic memories of the repeated violence I had witnessed as a kid. I felt alone, terrified, and in a constant state of anxiety. Unbeknown to me at the time, this would be the catalyst for a complete 360-degree turnaround in my life. So that's an excerpt from my chapter, and I go on to share what happened after then for me, what happened after my crisis, and how I got through it, how I transitioned out of it to doing what I do now, which is what I love, and sharing the wisdom that I have lived and experienced with my clients when I'm speaking, running groups, or private mentoring or retreats. And I would love, love, love to hear from you about what is your favorite quote, tip, strategy, section, paragraph from the book. Love to hear from you. And if you haven't got it yet, you can buy it on Kindle, on paperback form and hardcover. So I look forward to hearing from you, and take care.